I look like them worms off of freaking Men in Black. If you know what I'm talking about, that's how I look like at the end of the day. Girl, I was eating so much. I was eating 5 plates a day. What's okay, gang, Rocket family? I am back with another video. In this video, I'm going to be doing my weight gain journey, which I feel like is a perfect time to do this video because we're in quarantine and a lot of people have goals that they are going to accomplish. Like I said, you guys are going to accomplish your goal, whether that has to do with weight loss, gaining, or you know, just taking time to yourself. Before I get into the video, don't forget to follow all my social medias. They'll be in the description box down below. Don't forget to comment #CareGain to get shout out in my next video. Today's video shout because these people right here. So yeah, if you guys want a video shout out in my next video, don't forget to comment #CareGain. So let's get into the video. Before I start the video, I just want to let out a quick disclaimer. In no way, shape, or form am I endorsing this product or am I getting paid to say this or anything. I'm just literally just talking about my journey and take what I say lightly. Also, when I'm talking about everything, I will have pictures included because I hate when I watch these videos and there's like no pictures. I'm like, girl, I want to see where you came from. I want to see the struggle that you had came from. So I will be including photos. So this has all started back probably since 7th grade or 8th grade, middle school. I've always been underweight. I always had that issue, especially with my peers. I noticed that when I was surrounded by my peers, I was smaller than. I didn't have nothing. I didn't have thighs, I didn't have booty, I didn't have nothing. At first, it wasn't really something that bothered me to the point that I was like, you know what, I need to get my weight up. And I tried what I'm going to be talking about later in this video about, and definitely when people commented on my weight, I would get a little defensive because I don't know, I feel like I heard it all. I just hated seeing pictures of me or videos of me. Plus, I was just surrounded myself with people who are so negative and felt like every time they see me, they had a comment about me. I was like, okay, I get it, but you did this for what?
Why not? Why? Why not? Why though?
Okay, so yeah, that was during middle school years. I had peers that were just around me that were just so mean and rude. When I entered high school, I was seeing girls that I ain't seeing in middle school. I was seeing people that I was literally, you left middle school like this and now you're in high school like this. To me, that kind of brought down my self-esteem just a little bit, tiny bit. It was something that I was like, how do all these girls got their grown woman body? There were some girls who were, you know, petite and small, but I still was just I was like, you guys are just so nice. How do you just have that? So I would try to eat more than I can chew. It was just not working out. I would literally eat so much and then I walk down to my next class, which is down the hallway, and I lost it all. Believe me, I have a fast metabolism. This time I wouldn't really wear a lot of skirts. I wouldn't, because I feel like skirts just showed my twig legs. I didn't really wear a lot of clothes like that. I always wore jeans, and even with jeans it just looks even worse because girl, your twig legs are even more popping out in these skinny jeans. So during my freshman year, my older sister Sandy, she started trying out this Apetamin syrup, and I noticed how she was gaining weight, and I was like, oh my gosh, girl, you gaining that healthy weight, you know, stuff. And I was like, bruh, I want to try it. So she gave me some to try out. Now I wasn't trying that, I wasn't drinking this syrup how consistently. It was just I would just ask her for some, and let's say if she was willing to give it to me, then I'll just take it. So I'll probably say I'll probably drinking it 2 times a week. I don't really know what's the recommended time to drink it, but I'm probably drinking it 2 times a week. What I noticed, it made me very much sleepy. Energy was drained, and when you're taking this syrup, it doesn't necessarily give you pounds. It doesn't give you the weight. When you're taking this syrup, it gives you an appetite. It gives you the appetite to eat. So I would literally wake up from this episode of long sleep, and then I'll go to the kitchen and let's say I'll eat rice and chicken and stuff, and then I just wouldn't feel satisfied. I wouldn't feel full, so I would go back, you know. So that's really what Apetamin does. It makes you have that unsatisfied stomach. You were just never satisfied. You were just eating. Now I didn't really take it that much or that long, but when I was taking it around this time, I was noticing a difference. I was like, you can't tell me I look like this and like the beginning of freshman year and I got out the end looking like this. I think the beginning of freshman year I was probably like 90 pounds and I probably left around like 105 pounds. I don't really know. At this time I wasn't really weighing myself. I was just taking pictures of like progress that I was seeing, how my legs were just looking different in pants, how my body was just looking fuller. It gets you in that mindset of eating more. So I was going from eating probably like 1 to 2 meals a day, like from my regular schedule, which is like 1 to 2 meals a day, to like probably eating like 3 to 7 meals a day. Like meals, like when I'm talking about meals, I'm talking about like rice, chicken, my water, my juice, my this, that. And I'm like, let me go get a snack, let me go get this. And you know, watching YouTube, I'm still munching on something. But mind you, I wasn't really taking the syrup like that much, but I was still taking it. So fast forward to the summer of freshman year. So this is when my freshman year's over. I'm about to be a sophomore, and this is like the summer. So I went to my sister's house because we always go to Tampa during the summer and stuff, and just hang with her, you know, like just have fun time with my sister. So I have like sleep insomnia. Like it's very hard for me to go to sleep. And at that time I was dealing with like some really bad sleep paralysis. Like really hard for me to go to sleep at that time. Like I just couldn't sleep for some reason. And my little sister couldn't sleep at all. So my sister was like, here, I'll give you sleeping medicine. So during this time, like mind you, I knew what the Apetamin syrup tastes like, but I hadn't taken it that much. I probably only took it for like that month, and I didn't take it for June, and here we are in July. Beginning of July and August are like my big Apetamin months, okay? Like this is when you're gonna start to see the growth. So yeah, she said that it was sleeping medicine. Mind you, I haven't really taken Apetamin like that to really know what this syrup tasted like. I thought like she was actually giving us sleeping medicine. Now when I tell you Apetamin makes you sleep, it makes you sleep. And I'm a dreamer, and I just remember like these dreams were just so vivid. Like I woke up from the dream. You know when you wake up from a dream you can't really remember details? I was remembering details, I was remembering faces, names, all that. But that's just me personally, because I am a dreamer. Like I have dreams like every night. I don't know if that's just me, but that's what I noticed while I was taking the Apetamin during this time. But yeah, back to the story. I'm going ahead of myself. Yeah, she said this is sleeping medicine, so we took the medicine, and you know, we're thinking this would be medicine. I don't know if it was like basically a placebo effect, because I was like, since she said the medicine, which is actually Apetamin, makes me sleep, I felt like I was actually sleeping more, or it made me even more tired. It made me sleep more because my body was just like, oh Karen, this is your sleeping medicine, so this is gonna make you sleep. But yeah, so I noticed when I came out of these realms, I'm gonna say realms, when I mean my realms, I mean my sleeping episodes, when I was just sleeping for like constantly nonstop for like a long time. I'll go downstairs, like my sister's house, and then I'll go eat food, I'll go eat spaghetti, I'll go eat, like I'm bringing multiple, and if you guys know me, I am a slow eater. Like I don't really eat that fast, but I was just inhaling food, like I was just inhaling food.
The amount of calories being consumed is astounding! And now, yes!
I was eating until I felt satisfied. It's like you're eating all these meals, but you're still like not hungry, but you just still have room that you can fill that void in your stomach that just needs food. So that is what I was doing. Also, what I want to mention is during this time I was still doing cardio workouts. I was still doing squats. Because I still do cardio. Cardio is something that I've been doing for like a while now. I've been doing it for quite some time. So while I was taking the Apetamin, I was doing my sit-ups, my squats, my this, that, and yada yada, etc. But I wasn't doing them like as like a lot like that you think. I'm not like some bodybuilder, you know, but I was just doing a little something. I would say workout, just so that you can manipulate where that weight goes. You don't just want to eat it and then, you know, sit around and watch TV, because girl, that weight is just gonna sit there. So definitely manipulate where that weight goes. Also, what I want to mention is it depends on how your body carries your weight. Yeah, my stomach didn't get big, but the weight definitely went to my thighs and my hips and my booty, and like just like places that I always admired, that I seen girls with. Like I was like, I finally had it. Like I know I'm not like the thickest baddie out here, but you know, it was just something that I noticed that I didn't have before, and now I have. In this time of that time frame I'm saying right now, I had got thighs, hips, booty, and I had titties. I had titties at the time. Also, what I noticed what Apetamin did, it made me bloated, which bloating and having fat in your stomach is different, in my opinion. Having fat in your stomach is like, that's like, it's gonna sit there, but bloating, it went away because, you know, Apetamin made me shat. It made me shat so bad. Like, I will be in that toilet just shatting my brains out. I look like them worms off of freaking Men in Black. If you know what I'm talking about, that's how I look like at the end of the day. Girl, I was eating so much. I was eating 5 plates a day. Worm things from the Men in Black. Like, I was bloated, and then at the end of the day, you just see me like, just, it all just came out. Me, it's very hard for me to go use the restroom. I'm not even lying, you guys. You guys might think I'm lying, but I don't shat that often. Anyways, so yeah, during this time, it was like when I was at my highest weight. I was like at 123, and I was killing it. I was 123 pounds. I posted these pictures when I was in Canada, and I was looking flawless. My skin was looking flawless. I noticed that my face was getting like smoother, like, because I have like really broad chin, like, but during this time my face was like getting really soft and like round, and I was just like, I'm just looking full. So yeah, this was when I was like around 123 pounds, I would say. Probably my heaviest was like 125. So that's thick right there. So now from like August and September and October, I stopped taking Apetamin because obviously I wasn't at my sister's house no more, so I couldn't take it anymore. But my other sister, my older sister, still had it at the time, but I didn't take it during this point because I'm thinking that the weight is gonna stay. I don't have to keep on taking it no more. Like, this is it, I'm done. But no, I saw my face getting more broad again. The weight in my legs was losing. I was losing weight in my legs, but I was still having my booty and my hips though. I still got my booty and my hips, and my titties went away, and then it came back. Alright, you guys, so I'm back in another day because the second half of this video got cut off. So here I am with just a continuation. So I started doing the Apetamin again. November was kind of on and off again. Like, as you guys can see, like, this was like the beginning, I think, of November. Like this video when it was towards Thanksgiving, when I was eating that food, you can really tell the difference that it had on your girl's body. In December as well too. Now getting into January I didn't take it because there wasn't any more. Mind you, I was sharing with my sister's had, and the bottle doesn't come with like a lot. It has like probably like this much. It doesn't come all the way filled up. So January, February, March, and here we are in April. I don't take Apetamin. I'm now 113 pounds. When school was open, I was doing track and was probably running like 3+ miles a day or every other day, depending on when I would stay after school, and sometimes even more, sometimes even less. And I feel like that did play a part on my body because, mind you, I went back to my old habits of probably just eating like 1 or 2 meals a day because I'm not one to just eat like that. The Apetamin helped me do that, but for me to do that on my own, that's really hard. Also, what I have to say is during this time when I was taking Apetamin, my body was growing rapidly around my like thigh area and my buttock area. So I did experience stretch marks, which I had never experienced stretch marks like ever in my life. Like, this was my first time ever experiencing that. So it was a little difficult for me to comprehend because it was something different, and I was like, but now I've learned it is what it is. Everybody has stretch marks. Boys have stretch marks, girls have stretch marks. We're all human. You're gonna have stretch marks, if obviously because your body's growing rapidly, but then again, that's just my body. Not every person develop stretch marks, but if you do, I heard that the bio oil is good for stretch marks and stuff, but I haven't tried it myself personally. I use the Palmer's like stretch mark this one. I like this just like as an all-time lotion in general, not only just for like stretch marks, but it also helps with just like the feeling of your skin. It just makes it smooth. It just makes your stretch marks smooth and cohesive with the rest of your body. So yeah, that is where I am at right now. My most weight was probably 125 and here I am at 113. That's because I am not taking Apetamin. Now, am I going to continue to take Apetamin? I don't really know because of the whole coronavirus pandemic. Also, I feel like I am pretty happy in the weight that I am right now. I don't really have a problem with myself right now. So it definitely did boost me up and made me have more self-confidence, which is why I feel like I wouldn't take Apetamin again. Right now, I feel pretty content with myself. I didn't really like how I let other people's opinions like affect me, that I felt like I had to change myself when I didn't really. So I don't want you guys to take that from this video, that just because you're underweight you have to change yourself, because you don't. But this is just my weight like journey that I've been through. I didn't like how other people's opinions affected the way that I felt about myself, and how I felt like I had to change for somebody else's opinions and their 2 cents, which does not matter. So if you are a skinny girl and you are watching, I am still part of y'all. You know, Skinny Girls Rise Up, Skinny Little Booty Committee, all of us, Itty Bitty Titty Committee, I'm part of y'all too. I'm part of all y'all. You know, I love y'all. It's completely fine. It's completely normal. Not everybody's gonna be the thickest. Not everybody's gonna be, you know, the skinniest, and that is perfectly fine because we're all human. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, my weight gain journey.